Oh shit. Hello, how's everyone doing? Oh gosh. Hello. Just thought I'd come live, why not? How's everyone doing? Hello Alex, how are you? Hello. Hi Joanne, I'm very well, thank you, very well. Just thought I'd come on, I'm having a night in. I'm not gallivanting around London tonight. So hi Jordan, hi everyone. Yes, I'm literally not gallivanting around London tonight, so having a night in as you do. Hello Kayo, is that right? Hello Kitty. That was my claws. Yeah, so I was having a night in. I literally hi Brad, hello. So I was like, oh, why don't I come on live for a sec? Why not? Listen to some Spice Girls. I got this in the mail the other day, and it's a Spice Girls 25 anniversary. Hi Jordan, Australia. So it's a double CD. I've just started getting back into collecting CDs and tapes. Another thing to collect, but I'm absolutely loving it. It's giving me lots of nostalgic vibes, and obviously I'm a huge Spice Girl fan. Who isn't? So this is the 25 year anniversary CD. I actually still have the original CD somewhere in my storeroom. So yes, I got this as well. So this is the remix. This is disc number 2. This is the remix section, and this is the Dave Wave alternative mix to Wannabe. I'm loving it. It's great, but I've gone Spice Girl mad. I've just got like the Wannabe 25 year anniversary, which I've framed because I want to get it stick on my wall. I like to have a few. I've got Bette Midler and Gaga up on my wall, so this is going to join them, which is going to be fun. Smooth skin, thank you. Who's my favourite Spice Girl? So when I was a kid, when I was 11 years old, when they first came out, my favourite was, I feel like my favourite was Jerry and Mel B. Like it was a tie, certainly a tie. So Jerry and Mel B, the two loud ones, great tits, love them. But as I've got older, I really appreciate Posh Spice. Like I appreciate Victoria Beckham so much. So I don't know. I'm torn between child me being obsessed with Scary Spice and Ginger Spice, but then adult me being like Posh Spice is the one. So it's a toss up. Oh, which is nice. Ooh, isn't it so good? I love this song. What's hilarious is, you know, when everyone kicked off about Cheryl Tweedy Cole, whatever her name is, doing that R&B album, the R&B podcast, You Mean R&B, and I was like, she's white, she's never done R&B in her whole career. I'm like, you should have got a Spice Girl on. Like, the Spice Girls have legit done R&B through their, but this album isn't, like, there's R&B on this album. Like, this has got R&B vibes, so you'll be there. Love Thing and Last Time Lover both have R&B vibes. So I love it. It's great. Yeah, I was in Ireland. I was in Dublin with Death Drop. We have a week off this week, but I was just in Death Drop, having a nice time in Dublin. That was fun. Didn't get any car clothes, fuming, but it was lovely. It was a great time. what else can I show you? So, oh my god, let me go through some books I bought. So I've recently got into reading again. You know, when you're like, I wanna do something to feel like a better person. So I've recently got back into reading. I used to read, not like a lot when I was a kid, but I used to read enough. Do you know what I mean? I would read like a book a month if I could, you know, and obviously I would be going out partying all the time. So I always fall in and out of reading. Well, I'm now back in it. I'm back on the wagon. Wagon? I'm back on the book wagon. Look at how many books. I've just like bought these. Oh, there's one more. So there's literally... Ooh, this sounds good. So I've actually got like 5 books here. 5 books. A whole bunch of books here that I'm going to work my way through. I got Funkos. Oh my god, I'll show you that in a minute. I'll show you my Funko collection. Basically, I think I just spent the whole of lockdown collecting new things, which is hilarious. But let me show you these books. Let me show you these books because I really am enjoying them. So, and these are the ones I've just read. So, I was reading this one. So got myself back onto the reading wagon. And also, let me know if you guys read. Who actually reads anymore? Because I always feel like, do people read? Let me know. Do you actually are you guys like a reader? I don't know, but let me know. So I started off. Let me move these. I'm gonna give you a full-on book tour. Why not? Why not? Eh? So, I got myself out of my book slump by reading this. I actually posted a little thing of me like reviewing it or whatever on my Instagram. So I got myself out of my slump by reading The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. And this book was gorgeous. I would literally recommend this one. She wrote The Night Circus, which I have here. So yeah, I had The Night Circus, which I started reading, but then I fell out of reading it, so it was weird. But I thought, no, I'm gonna get myself out of my reading slump and got myself back on it by reading The Starless Sea. You gotta read this. I'm telling you, get it on your Christmas list. Get your mum to buy it for you. Go out and buy it for yourself, whatever. It's so good. It's very much like a book about stories. It's a story about stories, essentially. And there's a gorgeous protagonist called Ezra. Zachary Ezra Rawlings, who finds a book in his local library, and he reads the book, which has got no author, but the book is about him. So he's like, what the hell? So he goes on this massive quest to find what the hell is going on with this book. And the book actually has a whole bunch of sub-stories which all link together. It's really clever. What's it called? It's called The Starless Sea, and it's by Erin Morgenstern. The Starless Sea. It's gorgeous. And I got it in hardback ages ago for a tenner. And I'm quite glad I did. It's gorgeous. So definitely read that one if you want. So I read that one. That took me 15 days to read that one. I thought, yes, I'm now on a roll. And after that, I read this in one day. I read it in an afternoon, I think. And it's called Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien Too. And it's actually like a graphic novel. So that's why I was able to read it in a day, because it's all pictures. Pictures and words. But this book is gorgeous. It's so good. I would definitely say get this. If you like a good book. Oh, I'm just putting my tits off here. Heating's on. If you like a good, quick, cute read, this is really nice. And it's all basically about life. It's about life and the human race, and You know, it's just really nice. It's just really nice. It's just got really nice moments about just life and the human race. And there's one page that really got me about love and reciprocation of love and stuff. So that's good. So Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien Too by Jomny Sun. Definitely check it out. It's gorgeous. And it's quick as well. Like, how many pages? I don't know how many pages it is. It doesn't say how many pages, but it's really nice. It's really good. And then after that, I read this one. By the way, all these books I'm showing you, they're so fucking random. Like, they're all random. So, yeah, don't feel like there's going to be any kind of, like, theme here. There's very hodgepodge. There's a hodgepodge collection. It's a hodgepodge collection, guys. So this is In Watermelon Sugar. Watermelon Sugar, obviously, this is by, like, this is what inspired Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. Great tune. But yeah, this is this book is called In Watermelon Sugar, and it's by Richard Brautigan, maybe. And it's basically set in this kind of utopia place, and it's basically everyone kind of has this thing called watermelon sugar, which like they use for like windows and housing and clothing, and they eat it and this kind of stuff. It's just kind of this thing which kind of this is like their kind of the thing they have in their space, in their where they live, which is like they have as part of their life essentially. And yeah, it's all kind of about, you know, finding that actually utopia is not all it's cracked up to be. And it's bonkers. There's a lot of death, and there's a lot of there's some suicide and stuff like that, and just showing how this world, though how perfect it is, just doesn't work. So yeah, it's very good. I really enjoyed it. I gave it like a 3.5 stars on my Goodreads, because I felt like I wanted to go somewhere else. But it's good. It's a nice little vintage classic apparently. So yeah, definitely give this one a read. If you love the song Watermelon Sugar, read it because it's fun. But it's very wacky. It's not even wacky. It's just very strange and very odd. So maybe you'd like it. Next one I read was this one. I love a hardback. Love me back. So this is called Heatwave, and it's actually a translation. It's actually a French book which has been translated. So it's by a guy called Victor Jestin, and it's translated by Sam Taylor. I love you, babes, baby queen. Oh, hello, babes from Jersey. Hello, my love. Hope you're well. So yeah, this one's called Heatwave, and this was awesome. I actually really enjoyed this one. Again, it's got quite a dark turn to it, because it's basically the premise. I mean, I can read you the first line, and that kind of goes from there. Oscar is dead because I watched him die and did nothing. He was strangled by ropes of a swing. So basically, this guy, basically, 17-year-old kid, he basically is at his campsite and he sees another 17-year-old kid, basically commit suicide in the playground, but instead of calling an ambulance, calling the police, helping him not kill himself, he buries the body. So it's all basically what happens over the next kind of 48 hours that happens to him, and it's very like adolescent. I don't want to say coming of age because it kind of, well, maybe it is kind of coming of age, but in a very short space of time. I don't know. But 17-year-old makes fucking mistakes, and there's a lot of sex in there, and there's a lot of like regret and am I gonna get caught kind of vibes. This was awesome. I absolutely loved it. I finished that in a day as well. Okay, it's very thin. You'll notice that some of these are very thin, like a little novella. I love a little novella. Short a short novel or a short story or a short novel. Yeah. But yeah, this was great. I would definitely check this one out. It's very good. Obviously, if you're not triggered by talks of suicide and that kind of stuff, absolutely read it. If you are, just caution. Caution to the wind. I've a few questions here. Hi everyone. Did you enjoy Dublin? I fucking love Dublin. It's my second time there. I feel like my second time I didn't realise that Dublin was bigger. I feel like it was way smaller than when I was there first time around. But I had a really good time in Dublin. It was great. Hello from Netherlands. Hello slag. You slag. How's everyone enjoying Drag Race at the moment? I haven't watched it at the moment. I've been busy, so I have to catch up on season 3. I watched up until episode 3, and I haven't actually watched anything more of it. I've been too busy. But that's it. How are you doing today? Yeah, very well, thank you. Very well. I'm having a day at home. I went to Tesco's with my mum earlier. We spent a bomb in Tesco's. We got like everything. And I made this Jamie Oliver roast chicken earlier, which was like roast chicken with a tomato gravy and giant gnocchi balls. It was so good. So good. Is that a Joanne hat? Okay, so it's not actually a Joanne hat, like specific, but it is a pink trilby. So I suppose it is a Joanne hat, but it's not a Joanne hat. I didn't buy it as a Joanne hat. I got it from a vintage shop, and it happens to be a pink trilby. Got it for 30 quid. Happy days. So yes, right. Next book I read, which I finished this the other day. Oh, sorry, burps. I just caned off a whole tub of Ben & Jerry's. So good. So I finished this in a day as well. Like, when I say a day, like an afternoon, whatever. I read some the night before and I read the rest in the morning, whatever. But Maya Angelou and Still I Rise. In the words of Chi Chi Devane, why does the cage bird sing? I don't know. But no, this was great. I absolutely loved this. This was like a 5-star for me. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Obviously, Maya Angelou's going to be great. But I never thought I'd read something where I was like, I feel very connected to it as a black person. So this is great. And I tallied off some of my favourite poems. So for those of you who don't know, I am Georgia Frost. I am Babe. So for those of you who don't know who Maya Angelou is, she's an American poet, and she's quite prolific in just kind of black history. You know, she's just kind of made a mark as a black creative, and she's kind of inspired a lot of music and artists out there. So she's one to watch. Hiya, Chris. Listen, cheers. I won't say the next line, but you know what it is. She's had 5 of them. She's had 5. Lucky bitch. So yeah, I would say everyone needs to read this. And Still I Rise. Oh my god, there's just some classics in it. This is like opening up like a Beyonce album. Going, I love that song. We've got Single Ladies. It's so good. Phenomenal Woman is, if you are female, please read Phenomenal Woman. If you are young, female or female identifying, whatever, please read that one, because I feel like even as a man, I got so much out of it. So I can't even imagine how it would be just being, I think not even a woman, just being someone who might be seen as different or pushed to one side because of your gender or whoever you are. It's just such a fucking good poem. Phenomenal Woman. So yeah, Still I Rise, check this one out, it's great. So I read those 5, that was great, so they're all done. Now I'm on to my massive pile here, which I'm going to talk you through. Let's talk through it. Let's do it. We're here now, let's do it. Don't want to know about that love thing. Here we go. Right, so this one, I haven't read these. So these, oh no. In fact, let me start. So I've just started this one today. It's like this one's on chapter 2. I'm going to read some more. Again, it's another thin one, another novella. or a long short, no, a short story or a short novel, whatever you want to call it, whatever. But I've just like this one today. This is Rizzio by Denise Mina. Right, now I'm on chapter 2 already, and already I'm like, what the fuck's gonna happen? So this is set, and again, like I said, you can't get any different. You cannot. Hello, Alton Towers Queen. I love Alton Towers as well. Oh my god. Yeah, like you literally cannot get any different. Very well, thank you. Just having a little. I thought I'd come on live. Why not? And show everyone my books, because why not? So this one is set in 1566, and it's set around Mary, Queen of Scots. Gorgeous. She's 6 months pregnant, and she's hosting a supper party, and outside Edinburgh is bustling, and it's full of the great and good. Basically, there are people who are coming to the party to basically ruin the whole night, but like, I mean, there's blood on the cover. That's why I brought it, because there's blood on the cover. I need that. Whatever that means, I want it. So, yeah, to go from everything I've read so far, and also in this pile. So I'm just like, yeah, that's right. So this is already so good. I'm up to chapter 2 already. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck's gonna happen? I'm nervous. I'm on the edge of my seat. This is great. So I'll do a little thing, actually. I might do a little post about it when I finished it. But already I'm like, yes, I absolutely love it. Hi, everyone joining. I'm just literally live, because I haven't been live for so long. But I'm just going through my books. Why not? I've just put a whole new bunch of books. I've just got back into reading. I haven't read anything for so long. So I was like, fuck it, let's get a whole bunch of books. I went shopping the other day and got a few books. So I spent a bit of money, but treat yourself, do you know what I mean? But yeah, this one, I'm like, I'm going to read some before bed tonight, and already I'm like, come on, what's going to happen? Who's going to die? Can't wait. So that's going to happen. So, Rizzio by Denise Mina. This is another poetry book. I love a poetry book. A favourite ride at Alton Towers. Oh god, I haven't been in years. Do you know what? I've never even been. I've never been to Alton Towers. I've only been to Thorpe Park, but I know I like fun fairs and stuff, so theme parks, so I feel like I would love Alton Towers. So when I said I love Alton Towers, that was a lie. Never been. I feel like I would love Alton Towers. So, but Thorpe Park, my favourite one is the big wave one, the water one. So this is a poetry book. This is a poetry book called Hi RuPaul's Drag Race fan page. How are you? Not a dick. Love that name. Hi Ty. Hi Ty. Mai Tai. I fancy a Mai Tai, actually. I fancy a beer, not gonna lie. Is it too late to drink? Is it too late to have a beer? I'd rather have a little Camden Hells. So, Love is a Dog from Hell. This was a recommendation. Basically, I go on YouTube a lot and I watch things, and people are like, I recommend this. And I'm like, oh, that sounds good. So, I got this because it was a recommendation, again, from another video that someone liked. So, yeah. But I got this. It was great. Hi, Felicity Frock. Nice to see you. I can't see you, but you know what I mean. So, this is by someone called Charles Brunowski. Again, I'm learning all these authors. Apparently he's been around for years. But this is a poetry book. I love poetry. And apparently this is filth. So I love filth. I love poetry. So here we go. So yeah. So this should be really good. Again, I've not read this one yet, so I'm hoping this is going to be a really good read. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. So, there's poetry after supper. Very nice. I'll show you those in a bit. Another one on the list is a book called Queenie. Queenie, favourite flavour of crisps. Oh, Marmite flavour. I literally just discovered them today. Marmite flavour crisp, 100%. Or cheese and onion. So yeah, happy days. Queenie, this was long listed for the Women's Prize of Fiction. I really want to read more books by black authors, especially female black authors. I think it's important to support, and but this one's supposed to be very, very popular. Hi Kyle. Hiya, I love you too, babe. This one's meant to be very popular. This is by Candice Carty Williams. If you guys have read this as well, let me know. How many books do I have? There's loads. There's loads. I think there's like 9 here. 9 or 10. If you guys have read any of these books as well, let me know what you thought as well. It'd be great to hear what your opinions are of them. But it's like, from what this says, this is a darkly comedy and bitingly subversive take on life, love, race and family. Queenie will have you nodding in recognition, crying in solidarity and rooting for this unforgettable character every step of the way. That just sounds camp. Can't wait. I've heard great things about this book, so that's been on my list for a while. Again, I got this ages ago. I still haven't read it, so I'm excited. What's this? Do you like any Disney films? I love Disney. Disney's one of my favourites. I am a big fan of... So my favourite Disneys are Pinocchio and probably like Aladdin as well, Little Mermaid. But I think Pinocchio's like my... Pinocchio and Alice in Wonderland are my two. Like Alice in Wonderland is probably my number one. Pinocchio is my second. So yeah. Vinegar, Mad Love, one of the most underrated queens of all time. Thank you so much. You deserve so much more. What's funny is, babe, I'm knackered because I'm working so much. So I'll leave it at that. I'm actually taking a month off next year when I get back after Panto because I've been working non-stop. So I know people say, oh, you deserve more. Fine, I do deserve more from a TV point of view, absolutely. But from a working point of view, I'm booked and blessed, babe. So thank you so much. I'm literally taking a month off next year. So I might go to Paris for a month or something, just so I can sit and write. I have to write some new material, got to learn some new songs, got to write my show. Like, I've had no time to do anything because I've just been flat out. So, yeah, it's been crazy. Favourite Disney characters? Oh, God, where do we start? I'm looking at my Funko Pops now. Obviously, Alice in Wonderland. I like the ones that people are like, what? Like, the Walrus from Alice in Wonderland is one of my favourite characters. The Queen of Hearts, Mad Hatter, the Caterpillar, Cheshire Cat, Genie from Aladdin, of course, Geppetto, Figaro, all those people, loads. Do you think we'll get to see Miss Mop on Drag Race? I hope so. Miss Mop will be camp. I feel like Miss Mop will be very, because she's very old school, isn't she? So, yeah, I hope she gets on. I'm sure she's applied for season 4, so yes. Right, next book. Here we go. Part 11, Krug. Oh my God, Yzma. Yes, Yzma. There's so many great characters. Ursula. Jesus. So, next book is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Same woman who wrote The Starless Sea from earlier. This one I started this book at the start of lockdown, but my head wasn't in the right space, guys. Mentally, I was not ready to be reading what was going on. So I put this one down, but I picked it back and put it on my pile. So I will finish this at some point. But I know this is great. I know this is really good. I really like the way that she writes anyway. So I will finish this. I will. The Night Circus. Has anyone read this? Has anyone read The Night Circus? Let me know if you have, please. Where's my water? It's empty. Lawrence Chaney. Oh, good. Love Lawrence. I met Lawrence for the first time at the Jamie premiere a few weeks ago. They are absolutely gorgeous. Nicest person with a lovely chat. So, yeah, you'll enjoy that. So, Night Circus. Boom. Next is a book that I bought for when I was travelling to... Where was I going? I was going to Denmark. So I got this on the way to Denmark. Did I read it? No, I didn't read it because I had no time. So this is another... I'm reading into like Japanese, Korean books as well, like Korean authors, Japanese authors that have their books translated. So this is called Earthlings by Sayaka Murata. Is that right? Don't know. Either way, this one. So this is about someone called, I'm literally reading this off the thing. This is about someone called Natsuki, who believed she was an alien, a different species to her earthly family and classmates. She hoped a spaceship would come and take her home. Now she lives quietly in an asexual marriage, pretending to be normal. Sounds like me, asexual. What? But buried horrors of Natsuki's past are pursuing her as she flees the suburbs of Njango Mountains and a reunion with her beloved cousin Yu. She wonders, what will it take to escape the Earthlings? This looks camp. What's this? The art pop poster. Oh, that one. Bitch, I painted that. It's not a poster. I painted it. I painted that with my own hands. That is acrylic paint. And Grace Jones, I painted both of those. Very talented. So yeah, this one sounds great. I have seen this a lot. It feels like this was very popular because I feel like I've seen it all over the bookshops and stuff. Like, people want this book, so I am going to read this. Cannot wait. Has anyone read this? Let me know. Yeah, looking forward to getting into that one. Look at these messages. I've read it. Weird, but you want to keep turning pages. Okay, cool. Thank you, Janelle. Is that Janelle? Yeah. Thank you, Janelle. Okay, cool. I'm excited. Hello, foxes. Hello, babe. How are you? I am foxes. Hello. Right, this one I'm really excited about. This next one. I am like a big Robert Sheehan fan. I fancy Robert Sheehan. Like, if anyone says to me, who is the person you would want to take your virginity, it would be Robert Sheehan. Like, he's so hot. But you don't know who Robert Sheehan is. He's in Misfits, which was a TV show back in the day, and also he plays Klaus in Umbrella Academy on Netflix, and which also stars like Elliot Page, and some other gorgeous people, but he's gorgeous and Irish. So when I was in Dublin last week, I was just having a nice day to myself, walking around, went to a bookshop, and he was there. Woo! He was there, literally signing his new book. I didn't know he was there. I didn't know. But he was there, and I was like, oh my God! And I've got an instant chub on. And I went, do you know what? I need to go over. So I bought his book without even knowing what the hell it was. Yes, so hot in Umbrella Academy. Hi, Hummingbird Heels. How are you, babe? All right. Yeah, so fit. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I love him. So I fully just bought the book without even knowing what the hell it was. I was like, can I have your book, please? And could you sign it, please? So this is the book here. It's called Disappearing Act. And it's a host of other characters and 16 short stories, which actually is right on my street because I love anything kind of theatrical anyway. And I feel like I'm going to get a lot of different random, like 16 random stories, 16 characters. And I feel like it's going to be really good. And it's like, yeah, so it's got different subtitles like Funeral, English Death, Rose, Skin, Medusa, Snakes, Frayed, Desert Donkey Legs, like all these kind of things. So I feel like this is going to be really fucking cool to dive into. And I love a short story. Like, short stories are great. But he signed it for me. I did put this on my Instagram, but he fully signed it for me. Look at that. And he wrote, if I think it's backwards on there. Yeah, I'm going to contact you guys actually because we're all going to come and have a little shopping day at Sequin Showstoppers or in Birmingham. So please close the shop. We're coming in. So yeah, Robert Sheehan signed it. To the lovely Vinegar Strokes, you saucy slag, Robert Sheehan. Marry Me Now, Robert. Marry Me Now. Absolutely gorgeous. So I can't wait to dive into this. I don't really know what to expect. I have 16 short stories. How many pages is this? 272. I could smash that out. That's easy. Great. Okay, cool. So, before I go into that, I've got 4 more books to show you, but I'll have a look at who's on. How's everyone doing? So what else is happening? What else is happening in the world? Oh my god. I feel like I'm literally like I feel like I'm not even like with it at the moment. Because Death Drop's been touring, so myself, so me, Raja O'Hara, Willem, Karen from Finance, from Down Under, Richard Energy, Georgia Frost, Holly Stars. We've all been on tour with Death Drop last few weeks and rehearsing and stuff. So I've been absolutely exhausted from that. So it's nice to have a little week off. So back home for the week. Are you excited for the theatre shows coming up? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's great the theatre's coming back. I feel like it's not there fully just yet, but it's nice that the theatres are opening up. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, so Death Drop's going to be in Crewe next week, and then we're going to be in Edinburgh and then Birmingham, and then I have to go down to Sevenoaks in Kent to start rehearsals for Panto, which is really fun. So, oh, hello, Chanel number 5. Vinegar, I just rewatched Drag Race Season 1. If they did a Drag Race UK All-Stars, would you join? I think you deserve it because you're amazing. Oh, thanks, babe. If I get the call, we'll wait and see. Cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm literally not even thinking about anything Drag Race related just yet. Just trying to carry on as normal. Do you know what I mean? Work as normal. But hey, if the call comes, we'll wait and see. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting to see how I would fare, because obviously what I did in Drag Race is not what I would do now, so we shall see. What's the show in Birmingham? Top of my head, I haven't got a fucking clue. I can't remember. It's the last week of the month, wherever that is. So yeah. Love it. So, let's sweat these last 4 books, eh? Hello, Craig, Sam, Schwa, Naomi, Daniel, how are you? Right. Let's talk about his last 4 books. Hi, Daniel, babe. You're right. Let's talk about his last 4 books I got. So, I went to Foyles yesterday. I got some books. I got horny for books. Favourite pride to perform at? London, obvs. Always London. Although everywhere's great, but always London for sure. Home, innit? Who do you do in Snatch Game now? I already have some names that I would do, but I don't want to say what they are because, and obviously it's like, might not even happen, bitch. But just in case it was ever to happen, I don't want to say who they are. So, but I have some people. Element of surprise. So let's go to these 4 books. So I got horny for books yesterday in Foyles. So I got a few. Out of time. Can't you just feel the groove? Hi, Wooby Violet. And then dance with me. Right. You ready? So these books here, I got very horny for books. So I was like, oh, let me just pick up one. I said I'll pick up one. I picked up 4. One of the Queens of Six would be funny on stage going, yeah, not a bad idea. Bit of Anne of Cleves. Get down, you dirty rascal. So the first one is a novella, short story, short novel, and it is called Weird Fucks. Fully only got it because it said Weird Fucks. I went, that's a good title, love that. Read it. A young woman drifts through dimly lit bars and rented rooms, reporting from the erogenous zones of New York and Europe, encountering increasingly bizarre sexual situations. She turns her curious, comic and fierce eye onto the contemporary world of sex and desire.